You're about to learn a magic trick with a balloon animal. Stay tuned. Hello everyone. On this channel we teach you how to do easy magic tricks, and we also teach you how to make balloon animals. This is the first time that we've actually combined the two, a magic trick with a balloon animal. So I'm going to show you the trick first, and then I'll show you how to do it. Let's get started. I'm going to do a trick with some balloons for you. Now I do know how to make lots of different kinds of balloons here. And the reason why I'm showing you cards is so I have to limit your selection. Otherwise, if I have somebody yell out a card, somebody will yell out something crazy like an octopus riding a unicorn playing a saxophone. We don't have time for that. Anyway, I think you can see there's all kinds of different balloons on here that are going to be a part of this trick here. Let me just give this a quick little shuffle here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through, and I need somebody to please just shout out stop. Heard that? All right, check it out. Be sure you remember it. All right, got it. Next phase. Remember that balloon. Now, have here some things to make balloon animals for you. I have this bag, and inside of the bag are, what else? Balloons. So let's just bring these out. All kinds of balloons here. And let's just pick a color. We'll just use this color here. Have that balloon in mind. Let me inflate the balloon. And now the balloon goes into the bag. Here we go. Into the bag. Now, for the first time, what was the balloon that you selected? Mouse, you say? Mouse? You sure it wasn't dog? You said mouse, right? It wasn't dog. All right, okay, well, all right. Let's see if we can make this happen. I'm gonna wave the hand, snap the finger, and check it out. Here it is, a mouse. Here's how to do the trick. First, we're going to talk about the cards, because you have to be able to make them pick whatever balloon animal you want. And we'll talk about the balloon animals next, and then we'll talk about the gimmicking. So first of all, I just made these cards out of just cutting some index cards. And as you can see, I wrote all kinds of different animals on here, as you saw during the trick. Now, you can actually make any balloon you want, and I'll talk about the parameters there. But in this case, I used the mouse. And there's a reason why, which I'll explain. But, so as you can see, the mouse is the last card here. So what I did was I just showed these. These are half of index card that just wrote different kinds of balloons I could make. Mouse is on the back. Now I'm going to use what's called a Hindu shuffle. And what I do is I just take cards off the top like this, and I tell the spectators I'm just mixing the cards. What happens is mouse goes onto the bottom, and that's the key to this whole thing. So I just say I'm mixing the cards, and now you have mouse on the bottom. Now you're ready to make the spectator, or in magician's language, force the card, in this case mouse, onto the spectator. So what you're doing is just holding it like this, and you take cards off the top, just like this, until somebody says stop. But what you don't realize, a lot of people don't realize, is that the bottom card is the one that you're going to show, no matter how many cards they take off the top. So wherever they say stop, you just stop, you show the card, and of course it'll say mouse. Just put it back, make sure the spectators remember that. Now for phase two, let's talk about the balloon animals. Now let's talk a little bit about the balloon animals. Now I used the mouse, and the reason why is that it's very small because it fits in the bag. Now you can use bigger balloon animals, but you're gonna need a bigger bag. And so in this case, with a bag this size, and I'll talk about the gimmicking, I chose the mouse. You can also use a poodle, ladybug, a turtle, a horse might work, and of course we have links to all these lessons videos on how to make these balloon animals. And so you're welcome to choose any balloon animal you want, and you just alter the first part with the cards however you like to use the balloon you want. So pre-make your balloon. In this case, I was using the mouse. Now let's talk about the bag. Now let's talk about the bag, or you can also use a box. Just let me show you what I did here. Now this is just an ordinary gift bag, but what I've done is I have a piece of cardboard inside. Now you may want to use white to match the bottom of the bag. I think sometimes you get bags, and as you can see, it's just a piece of cardboard from Amazon box. But the key is that in the bottom of the bag, I cut a hole right here. So here's a hole, and that's the key to the trick. And you want to put a piece of cardboard in, and you can make it white or whatever color to match the bottom. I just think sometimes you get gift bags, they just have a piece of cardboard at the bottom. I don't think it looks out of place. Now let's talk about how to perform the trick and put everything together. Pre-make your balloon animal. In this case, I'm using a mouse. The mouse goes into the bag, right there. Cardboard goes on top. Now, get a bunch of balloons from your bag of balloons that is, and they go in the bag. And this prevents the balloons from mixing with the balloon animal. So here you have balloons resting on top of the cardboard, which is on top of your balloon animal. Now you're ready to perform. Use the cards and make the spectators select your balloon animal, in this case the mouse. Now we bring out the bag. I thought it was a nice touch to have the pump in the bag as well, and to bring it out. Now you hold the cardboard and you dump out all of the balloons. Now you're not specifically saying the bag is empty, but just by dumping out the balloons, you're indicating that the bag is empty. So just a little subtlety, so you don't have to say the bag is empty, because obviously you have the balloon animal already inside underneath the cardboard, but it's up to you. But just dump it out and people will assume that it's empty. Now what you do is inflate your balloon, but first you have to pick the color out of all your balloons here. Pick the color that matches the one that is in the bag and inflate it. Got your inflated balloon. Now you have to feed it into the bag. Now what you do is you lift the cardboard up so you have the hole at the bottom, and you have to hold the bag at the edge of the table. And you're probably going to need a tablecloth or something, or if your spectators are on the other side, they won't be able to see this, but the balloon goes into the bag and drops out of the bottom behind the table. So hopefully you can see that, but the balloon is just dropping out at the bottom. And at this point, the trick is pretty much done. All you have to do is do the big reveal. You ask them what balloon animal they selected, and they will tell you, in this case, mouse. And then you say, instant balloon animal. You wave the hand, snap the finger, and you reach in and pull out your balloon sculpture. Well, I hope you have fun performing this trick. Please give us a like and please subscribe for more tricks and balloon animals in the future. Thanks for watching. See you next time.